Welcome back to another writing vlog. If you don't know me, hi, I'm Caitlin, and I am a hybrid author, which means I publish both traditional and self-published books. So here on my channel, we talk about the writing process and all the bookish things. So the reason I'm talking a little bit quiet is that my writing routine involves being up between 5 and 7 a.m. So I thought for this week, we would go through my morning routine when it comes to my writing and publishing process. I have a child and I have a full-time job. This is really the only consistent time that I have to write. So this morning I am working on some research things for my next nonfiction book, which has not been announced yet. But I need some help from other authors. I'd like to hear their perspective on the topic. So I need to create a survey. Then I want to make a list of authors to sort of reach out to. I'm a part of several Facebook groups. As much as I hate Facebook, there's a lot of good information in there from some of the groups that I'm a part of. This is Wednesday, March 30th. And on Wednesdays, I work with my friend Katie. She should be popping up soon. And we do 25-minute writing sprints. We're gonna jump into it and I'll see you on the other side. Hey, so it's a bit later in the morning. Usually after my sessions, I am on a warpath to get kiddo to school. It's usually a challenging part of my morning is sort of shifting focus from author work mode to mom mode, back to regular work mode. But I have a few minutes before lunch. I just want to check in. So I was able to send off a couple of emails, and also too, I was able to finish a survey that I am doing for my new nonfiction book. I sent it off to a couple of friends just to have like a quick peruse over it and then to see if I need any changes. And I think I'm going to let it sit for a couple of days before I start working on it again. So possibly today I will do an office tour. I haven't really shown anyone my new office other than my newsletter, and that was just pictures. And I've been trying to like figure out the best time to do it. The best time is just anytime, because it's a little bit unfair to show the picture perfect version of an office. It's a little unrealistic unless you are like a minimalist. I tend to have a bit of anxiety around clutter. An office is an office, and for it to be a functional space, that doesn't always mean clean. And we also have over here, I have a privacy mat sort of cable cord. I'll find the word one day. And that still needs to be installed on my desk. So that's just standing there for now. And I'm like, I don't know when that's going to be installed, but I would like to do an office tour. And I just think that showing the space is fun. And Kitty is scratching right now. I've learned that she loves to be in front of the camera or in front of a screen. She really loves watching me do my morning sprints with people. She just stares at them. It's really funny. And like anytime I'm playing Animal Crossing, she's like on the screen. Well, hello. It's been a couple days. It's Friday, April Fool's Day, and I have to say I've been fooled about 4 times today with the brands that I follow and people that I thought I trusted. I don't like it. So in that time, I have been working on my thriller. Of course, I have a new planning method, which I can go into another time. I'm constantly jumping from planner to planner, but I feel very confident. I say that every time for right now. So I do have like a check boxes for each of the chapters. I am planning to be done by next Friday, and then I'm just gonna let it sit until May. So that's very exciting for me. This book has been around forever. I think I started it in 2017, and it's been through many iterations. It has been through 9 drafts of this particular iteration. I tend to do a new draft every time I go through the process. So if I write it 1 draft, if I do a self-edit, draft 2, and then I edit it again, draft 3, and so on and so on. This just keeps me accountable for how many drafts it takes to do a book, and I also don't want to mix up like feedback if I do need to go back and I was like, oh shoot, I remember I wanted to add this part and I took it out in this draft, I don't want it to be gone forever. So I ended up filming my office tour. If you want to check that out, click the link in the cards above, and I also have it in the description if you want to check it out after this video. I'm so grateful for this space now. I feel very confident in it. I feel excited to get to work. The change in space has really helped my mindset when it's coming to my author stuff and work and everything. Tomorrow I actually am working with Amber and Julie on Julie's channel, the two other ladies from the Writer's Hive, and we're going to be doing some sprints, and I'm hoping to get a lot more of the book done, so maybe I can get it done before next Friday. I really want to jump into my nonfiction. I get that spark when I'm really like ready to dive into a specific topic. I feel like I have a lot of information that I want to share. I have a great structure. I actually did a plotting group with a friend of mine, Sasha. I've never done a plotting group for nonfiction, but it was so helpful to hear another person's perspective on like what they wanted to hear about this specific topic. I'm very excited about it. So as I'm rushing into the weekend, I'm just closing out a lot of tabs and hoping that I can just stay on course at this point. As the quarter has drawn to a close, I feel like I've accomplished some things, but I feel like next quarter will just be such a great generator of products. So I'll have my thriller, which I hope to release later this year. I'll have this nonfiction book, just a very production heavy quarter. So I hope that if you are interested in joining me for more vlogs and more informational content, you consider subscribing, and be sure to comment below because I'd love to continue any conversations that you have in the comments. I'd love to connect with you in this community. So I will see you next week.